389 people framed the Indian Constitution, but only 15 of them were women. She not only fought for the freedom of India, but also for the right to marry whom she wanted. Sucheta was in love with freedom fighter J.B. Kripalani, who was 20 years older to her. He was important to Gandhi as a freedom worker. Gandhi advised Sucheta to marry someone else, but she said it would be dishonest and immoral. She said he'd get 2 freedom workers instead of 1 if this marriage happened. And it did. She taught constitutional history at the Banaras Hindu University. After independence, she became the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh in 1963, the first Indian woman to be CM. She was the first and the only Dalit woman to join the Constituent Assembly in 1946. Born in Mulavukad, Kerala, Velayudhan belonged to the Pulaya community. Members of this oppressed community worked as agricultural laborers for upper caste landowners. They were known for making baskets as well. Pulayas weren't allowed to walk on public roads or drink from communal wells. The women of this community were not allowed to wear clothing on the upper parts of their bodies. Velayudhan was the first Dalit girl to wear that garment. In fact, Velayudhan was the first Dalit girl to have graduated in all of India. She was nominated to the Cochin Legislative Council in 1942. 4 years later, she was elected to the Constituent Assembly. Ammu Swaminathan was from Kerala. Politics and the fight for women's rights attracted her. In 1917, she was one of the women who set up the Women's India Association in Madras. She also took part in the Quit India movement in 1942, for which she was jailed as well. In 1946, she was elected to the Constituent Assembly. And after independence, she was elected to the Lok Sabha and then the Rajya Sabha too. Begum Aizaz Rasool came from an affluent Muslim family. She was the only Muslim woman in the Constituent Assembly. She joined the Muslim League with her husband in 1935 and she was elected to the Uttar Pradesh Legislative Assembly 2 years after that. She believed religious differences would come in the way of progress. She was part of the drafting committee for minority rights and she opposed reservation for Muslims as minorities. She demanded equal rights for minorities. She was the one who suggested that the president's signature should be a must to pass any law. She was a lawyer, social worker, freedom fighter, and politician. Even as a child, she was aware of politics as she left school in protest of compulsory English medium education. Later, she set up a Hindi medium school for girls. Between 1930 and 1933, she was arrested 3 times for participating in the civil disobedience movement. She was born in Lucknow